now, share screen. Oh, here we go. Okay. So you don't have to look at me. Yay. Okay. How do I move this? Okay, get this out of here. Okay, so you guys all should have this. So basically this is like your go-to information guide that will really help you like define like how to grow your business. And this is pretty relatively new to our coaching. So you guys are kind of like guinea pigs, so you have to let us know how you like it. So this information is just information that's really helpful for you to have. Obviously your coach ID, that's really important because number one, if you have clients that have used Beachbody products before, they're going to have an account and they can only have one Beachbody coach. So if you have somebody that like comes to you and says, I have 21 Day Fix and I'd love to join your challenge group, can I join? The answer is yes, but what you're going to want them to do is switch their account over to you, and they need your coach ID to be able to do that. So having that on hand is really helpful. If you can memorize it, that's great too. So just writing it down. The rest of this stuff's not really important.
Sarah, one thing to remember my coach ID, I save it in my notes so I can just pull it up and copy and paste it.
That's smart. I can't see anybody. That's really smart. So yeah, if you guys don't remember, you can put it in your notes, but just have it somewhere that's convenient for you. Like that's why this is, mine's like
you'll memorize it eventually.
Yeah, you'll eventually memorize it, but it's really important to know off the top of your hand because you don't have to like go look it up. Obviously, if you don't know it, it's if you go into your online office on your Beachbody page, it's in the top right-hand corner or left-hand corner. It'll be like right there, and it'll say like Coach ID, but it'd be really helpful if you just knew it. The other information is really not that important to know. Obviously, you want to know who your sponsor is. That's the person it's your coach. And their phone number, obviously, you probably already have that. My girls, I'm pretty sure, have all of my information. If you don't, I can get it for you. So the rest of it's really not important. Coach relations is kind of important. I just put that in my phone as like a contact because if something messes up on your account or they, do something that's not right, just call them real quick. There's really no wait time for that. So that's like a snap of a finger kind of thing. It's really easy to get to. Also customer service, if there's something wrong with one of your clients and something, gets messed up or whatever, you personally can't call, but it's really convenient for them. If you say, hey, I know they messed up, blah, 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 I'd love to call for you, but I actually can't. You have to call, but here's the number. So you're like saving them a step and you're actually like going out of your way. So it's, they see it as you actually taking the time to like help them rather than just being like, oh, well, here, call them. So I would just save both of those in your phone as contacts, and then you can just share them to whoever you're talking to. So you don't have to look them up all the time. I never use the live chat or the email. I always call people. So that's just me, but you can do either one. I know Carissa likes to do the live chat, I think. So the next page is like just a checklist to like get you started. A lot of you have already been coaches for a little while now, so you know what we do as far as, our challenge groups, our Back to Basics group. A lot of you guys came from that group. So that's basically what being a coach is. You're just engaging with people and encouraging them and then motivating them. And basically what you did in that challenge group is basically what you're going to do on social media. So you're just going to try to encourage other people and make them the best that they can be. Something fancy. You're not going to be, selling things to people. A lot of people think that like doing this business, you're like really selling things to people. You're really not. People like are attracted to you because of your story, not what you're selling. They don't really care what you're selling. They want to be in your bubble, if that makes sense. So for the first one, it says get active on Shakeology Home Direct. And for me personally, the way that the system works, to become like an active coach, you have to have 90 PV each month. And 90 PV can be either Shakeology Home Direct, or you can do a combination of the performance line, but it has to be $90 each month. So if you did like pre-workout and like post-workout, that would be 90 PV, but most people just do Shakeology because they drink it every day. But I do mine on the first of the month, number one, because I know it's coming on the first of the month, and I know it's the first of the month. Like that date doesn't ever change, and it sets up my account so that I'm active on the first of the month. So I don't have to worry about it like becoming active and waiting on it and blah, blah, blah. That's just me. You can do it any day you want. You can go to the Beachbody website and change the date if you don't like the date that it falls on. You don't have to like have it on a specific date. So whatever date's convenient for you. You know, if you get paid on a Thursday and you want your Shakeology to be taken out of your bank account on Thursday, that's, you know, good for you. The second thing is kind of irrelevant. Nobody really goes to your Beachbody profile except for like other Beachbody coaches. So if you don't set it up, it's not a big deal. It used to be a bigger deal when people, you know, would actually go to Beachbody's website and actually look at it. But nowadays, you don't even send people to your website. You just send them the direct link to whatever they're trying to buy. So I'd almost just scratch out number 2. It's not really a big deal, so don't waste your time doing it. The third one is really, really important. So, well, part of the third one is kind of a collaboration with number 2. So log into your Coach Online Office and set up your, I always want to call it EBT, which is like the welfare money, which is not that. The EFT, which is like your auto deposit into your bank account. So whenever you make commissions each week, it goes directly into your bank account. So if you don't do that, Beachbody is going to charge you $3 out of that commission check. Plus, it's going to take like a week to get to your house. So I highly recommend, before you do anything, to go set up your EFT on your back online office. So you're going to go into your back online or into your office. You're going to go into My Business, and then you're going to go down to set up EFT, I think it is. It's the last little tab on the My Business thing. And it just asks you for your routing number and your account number, and it's just really simple. So set that up before you sell anything, because then you don't have to worry about it. You've already done all that, blah, blah, blah. So the Coach link generator, it's kind of old school. What we use now is called BB Links. And there's a video in our original Stronger Dynasty page that goes over all the apps that I use on a daily basis. I just have a folder of them. So you can use that, and you can enter your Coach ID into it. And whenever somebody, you know, wants a annual All Access Challenge Pack, you just search annual All Access Challenge Pack, and you just copy the link, and it has your Coach ID already incorporated into the link. So it links that person with your account. So you, number 1, get the commission. Number 2, that they're now your client. You can send that link to somebody who does have an account with Beachbody already through another coach. So be very careful who you send it to. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the commission for it, especially if they use the same account that they already have with another coach. So a question prior to me sending that link to people is, have you ever used Beachbody products before? If the answer is no, then you're clear. But if they have, then I would say either number 1, set up another account with a different email, or number 2, switch your account over to me. Here's my Coach ID. So you guys are already starting coach training. Be proof of the product be a proof that the product works. So you guys are already doing that. If you're drinking your shake, you're working out. The other 2 vital behaviors is personal development and recognition. So personal development is a personal development book and our National Wake Up Call. I had posted 2 recommendations for personal development in our new coach group. I highly recommend The Compound Effect. It was the first book that I ever listened to. Those are really important because this business can be so discouraging, especially when you're first starting out. I listened to a call this morning that said, you know, it takes about 6 months for you to get that following of people that actually know what you're doing, and like you don't have to reach out to them anymore, that they come to you because they know what you're doing and they've been following you. So for the first 6 months, unless you're pushing really hard and you're like reaching out to like 15 people or so, it's going to be really slow. But you're building that following as long as you're posting publicly on social media, because people are going to start watching you, and they're not watching you because you're doing Beachbody products. They're watching you because they're intrigued with what you're doing, and they're going to want to do what you're doing. Does that make sense? So definitely be a product of the product and post publicly about it. If you don't post publicly about it, nobody's going to know what you're doing, and that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot. National Wake Up Calls, also personal development. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Have fun. Okay, so I have like 8. Here, Cindy, I have like 8 sticky notes on my things to tell you guys. So the first one says, don't be overwhelmed. So make a list. A lot of new coaches, they get like super overwhelmed. They're like, holy crap, this is a 30-page manual. I can't do all this. Like, I don't have time in my day for this. You don't have to do it all in one day, first of all. Second of all, just breathe. Third, make a list. What do you need to do? What is so urgent that it needs to be done that day? Do you need to check in with your challengers? Yes. Do you need to drink your shake? Yes. And you can check those things off. Checking those things off, or you're, halfway down your list or whatever. So just focus on one item on your list at a time, and we're going to make it so this like a week-long little like training thing, so you guys don't have to like do it all in one day. You're going to take like little bits and pieces of it, and you're going to do it each day, so then it's like, oh, it's not so bad, like I can handle this. Like you're just doing little things at a time. And then once you cross one thing off your list, you can add another to it, and you can like take on as much as you want, as long as you're not like overwhelmed. So yeah, I already did that. Good job. So our national wake up call is on Monday at 11 a.m., but a lot of people are working at 11 a.m., so thanks, Beachbody. It's actually on like California time, so like 9 a.m. or something, so I guess that makes sense. But if you can't listen to it like when it's actually playing, they have a podcast available like that you can listen to if you have an iPhone, or if you can like download podcasts on your Android devices. Beachbody has like a thing you can like listen to the replay. So if you don't listen to it at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, you can listen to it whenever it's convenient for you. So that still counts as your personal development. It'll give you like all the latest updates on what's going on in Beachbody, rank advancements, you know, anything you need to know. And then it allows like top coaches to tell you like what they're doing and what you should be doing to be up there with them. So let's see. I'm going to remove my sticker so I can tell you all about the why page. So I'm assuming all of you did this. I just did mine like before I got on the call with you, so I'm bad. Okay, so, here we go. I was on this page and I completely forgot. I'm really bad at that. Okay, so your why. These are really hard for me. Well, some of them are really hard, and I'm assuming some of them are really hard for everybody else because I was like, I don't know. So for these, you don't have to fill them all in. Don't feel like you have to like fill them all in and like have it completed and blah, blah, blah. And like, this is more like a thinking thing for you. Like, what do you want out of this business? Like, are you just here to get like a discount on your Shakeology? Because if you are, then like, you don't need to be in this training because you're just here for the discount. But if you like actually want to make money doing this and you want to help people, and I know people are like, I just want to help people. I'm like, well, you don't want any money out of it? You're just willing to help people? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, what about the money? You don't want to make money? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm here. So for family goals, like what do you envision for your family? Like what amount of, it's not like what the money is, how do I say this? It's not the money that you want. It's the things that the money can do for you that you can't do now. So for your family, what would like an extra $300 in the future do for you? So you could like work part-time in a job, or, you know, stay home with your kids part-time. Like would this be able to like benefit you in that aspect? Would you be able to have another kid because you have more money, or actually stay home with them and not stress about the bills because you only have one income, or something like that? So like these goals can be like really short term or really long term. Like for me, I put them at like a 5-year goal. Like what do I want 5 years from now? So it doesn't have to be a financial thing like for your family goals. It could be like you just want 2 to 3 kids, and that's, you know, just your family goals. If you want to put your kids in private school, you could say, you know, I want 2 kids and I want to be able to put them in private school. But these are just more like making you think about things in the future rather than thinking about just now. I didn't put anything for my fitness goals because I'm fine with where I'm at. But if you're not, you know, lose 15 pounds, if that's your, you know, your fitness goal, put that down. Your business goal. So I really wanted you guys to think about your business goals and your financial goals, because number one, if you guys give me a monetary or give us a monetary amount, then we can push you or incentivize you in the right direction of where and how to go about getting that money. So like if you say I need $200 a week, okay, I'll be like, great, that's diamonds. You have to get a diamond to make $200 a week at a minimum. So if you say that, then I know how to help you and how to instruct you and how to help you grow your business doing that. So business goals, you could say anything from quitting your full-time job, or not having to go to a full-time job every day, or, you know, something like that, or you want this to be your full-time job. Financial goals, it could be, I want to be able to pay off my car, or I want, you know, this extra money to pay my car insurance, or whatever it might be. So write those down. So like for me, financially, I wanted to be able to buy a Jeep. And so I needed to be able to reverse engineer those goals. So I needed to figure out how much the Jeep was, how much money I needed to be making in a year to be able to afford that Jeep, and how much I needed to be able to make per week. So then I could afford that Jeep. So like, what did I need to do today, each day, to have that big long-term goal? So like, these are just kind of like thinking things. They don't have to be anything like in stone right now. I just wanted you guys to think about like, what were you really trying to succeed when you signed up as a coach? What would incentivize you? And I did, sorry, I'm hot. So I did a, I think it's Danny Johnson's GEM test a while ago, and it talked about, you know, what kind of GEM you are and how you are, you know, what incentives motivate you. And a lot of people said Pearl, and I don't know if all of you guys did it, but that I'm going to post in our new group because that really helps determine what motivates you, because for different people, different things motivate them. So just fill this out if you haven't already, because it really, really makes you think, and that's really what we're trying to do here. So this is going to be really helpful. We talk about niches a lot, niches and niches. Caitlin is not here, but so niches are like the thing that like will drive your business. We call them tribes. So like, you're a Beachbody coach and you eventually want to have other Beachbody coaches on your team. So you want to attract your tribe. You want to attract people that are like you. Like, that's what makes a team. You want to connect with them. And so you have to find out what motivates you and what drives you and what interests you, and, you know, what you're good at, what you're not good at. Do you want people that are just like you and are productive, or do you want people that, you know, you need to be the hero in their story? Or what kind of people do you want to surround yourself with? And so finding your niche is going to be really, really important. So people say that you have like 3 to 5 niches. So finding those niches is going to be crucial, because that's going to be your way of, I guess, finding your tribe. So these are really important. So your hobbies, your skills, your environment, and you. So these are pretty self-explanatory. And then that's it. So I don't know on this. Is it just the, let me stop sharing. What did he say? Sorry, guys. Crazy dog. Sorry. How do I stop sharing? Okay. Oh, Kara's on. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kara.
She's so cool.
I think I'm muted. I'm muted. Sorry.
No.
Hi. It's
Okay.
like took forever. We were in. Oh, forget it. I'll tell you later. It was complicated. Super complicated.
Okay. I think everybody like. What just happened?
I dropped this. My hands are slippy.
Oh. Okay. So I don't know if anybody's done this. I'm hoping people have, so I'm not like just talking the whole time. But we want to know like what your goals are. So like, half of you are Carissa's. Well, oh, okay. I don't know. So we want to know what your goals are so we can help you. So what do you have in mind for this business? Like, what do you see 6 months from now? What do you see a year from now? What do you see 5 years from now? Do you want to be able to pay off a car? Do you want to be able to pay off your student loans? Do you want to quit your full-time job? Do you want to just have an extra $500 a week or a month? Or what do you envision out of all of this? Does anybody know? Have they thought about it? For me, I didn't know. Like, when I first started, and right now, I really don't have any idea. Like, it's all fun for me right now. I don't have a long-term goal, and that might be fine. You might just be like tiptoeing into this and just wanting to like do it because you love the community aspect of it. I don't know, but we definitely want to know like what your vision is for like this.
I feel like when I was thinking about this, finally made that decision or took that leap like a year later, like literally. Just thinking about it in the last few weeks, just wanting to be able to be independent if I wanted to. Like, this can be a side thing, but having the ability to that possibility of being totally independent from a company, it's pretty cool. Because I read this financial book like 4 years ago in school, and it was about like making your money work for you and stuff like that. And this guy would bounce from company to company until he was able to gain all these skills from all these companies to work for himself. And I like that idea of being independent.
That's really smart of that guy.
Yeah, right. He's like super rich now. He sells his book about it, and he's
Well,
like
he
super rich.
sounds pretty smart, so that's good.
Actually, I think it's like Rich Dad Poor Dad. Like literally, he's rich. I think
Huh.
that's what it's called.
I like books like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the kind of person that, like, I will, like, I love knowledge. Like, it just
Mhm.
like, intrigues me. I'm like, give me more of it, please. Like,
Mhm.
everybody's like, you're fine where you're at. I'm like, no, I want more information about this beachbody thing. Like, tell me more information. But yeah, like, that's, like, for me, like, I don't know long term what I want to do. Like, when I go to school and when I have kids, and I don't know any of that. But, like, right now, like, the opportunity of not having to go work for somebody is, like, so intriguing for me. Like,
Mhm.
I've never experienced a 9 to 5, so I don't know, like, the misery that people go through. But, like, the thought of it just, like, intimidates the crap out of me. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm completely there with you with the opportunity of, like, so you're just kind of, like, winging it. You're like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't. I feel like it's. I mean, what do you have to lose? You know, like I'm gonna be working out. Like there's everything to gain from this, and I feel like nothing to lose. Like it's not. I don't feel like it's that big of a dive. That's like, oh my gosh, sink or swim. You know, like it sounds like there's like a lot of support. So it's like, okay, how do I build a business? That's a great question, and it seems like there's like all these tools to do it. So why not learn how to? And even if it ends up not being Beachbody,
Yeah.
it's like you're learning all these tools on how to build a business. Like that's the way we look at it. That's the mindset. And that's a cool thing. I was a business major. I'm no longer like working in the business world, but like I love business. So it's like totally in the realm of where I'm thinking.
Yeah. And a lot of this is, like, I almost feel like it teaches you how to, like, treat people. Like, for me, like, when I first started this, it was all about me. It was like, I. And then, like, you start working with people and you start, like, realizing that, like, it's not all about you. Like, the more you help other people, like, the better off you are. And, like, that makes you feel good. And, like, the money's great and all, but, like, when people come back to you and they're like, holy shit, like, my life has changed because of you, you're like, I just gave you, like, nothing. Like, what do you mean? But it's, like, so monumental. Like, the confidence that people have because of these programs, it's like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, it's crazy to me. And, like, you just, like, learn a lot about yourself and, like, working with people, because a lot of people have all these other things going on in their lives, and you can learn from people, and, like, a lot of things that, like, companies can't teach you, like life skills about people, and, you know, developing different kinds of things from other people it's crazy to me. So that's I'm the same way. Does anybody else? Anybody? Sam?
I think that, like, in the beginning for me, it was more about, like, being able to just, like, stay in with you guys and making sure that I'm being accountable, because, like, in that this is only my second round, and, like, I'm so grateful that I'm, like, having this opportunity, and now, like, I can help other people too. So, like, you know, whether it works out that, like, you know, I get a following and, like, people really, like, wanna, you know, come in with me, like, then that will be great and just extra. But, like, I've already had, like, with just the few posts that I have, like, people from work, people from school that, like, I don't ever really talk to, but, like, I know now one of my family members just came home, so I have to move so it's not loud and obnoxious. But yeah, I just love it. And I think, like, hopefully it'll work out where, you know, I do get these people that are, like, you know, texting me and coming out of the woodwork, like, that they decide that they want to, like, be a part of it, and I get to, like, really help them. And I'm going to school, like, to be a therapist, so that only, like, you know, is extra for me, because that's what I want to do. I want to help people that, you know, want to be helped. So
Yeah.
I love that.
And they say, like, a lot of our business isn't, like, people coming to you. Like, you post publicly about it, which is great, but definitely, like, the one-on-one conversations that you're going to have with people is the golden ticket. Like, you're not going to make, like, it's very rare that you're going to make, like, sales from just posting publicly. Like, yeah. But, like, having the genuine one-on-one conversation with people is, like, you can't replace it.
Yeah.
So like the people that come out of the woodworks and you're like, holy crap, like I would have never expected these people to come out. Like Carol was one of them. And like I got her message and I was like, holy crap, like, okay, like I haven't talked to you in years, but like because I was posting publicly, she saw what I was doing. And so like people are gonna come up to you and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's work. So like it's really life changing to like have those people and you're like, okay. And, like, the people that bash on you for doing it right now are going to be the ones that are going to be coming back to you and being like, okay, help me. Because it happens all the time. Like, people will sign up as a coach, and then the people bash you, and you're like, whatever. It's hard at first. Carissa was like that. But now, like, so many people are like, okay, this is obviously for real because you've been doing it for a year.
Yeah,
So,
when I first signed up and posted publicly on Facebook, it was more for, like, Facebook and Instagram that made me nervous. I remember I was texting Sarah. And I was like, what do I do? What do I post? Is this okay? And I sent it to her, and I was so nervous. And as soon as I clicked whatever you'd click, and it was like, I don't even know. But as soon as I clicked that, it was like everyone just swarmed right to my post and was like, you're starving yourself, or like, oh, you're still fat, like all this like horrible things. And now one of the people that messaged me and said all of that nasty stuff, not even just on that post, on every post, even now, messaged me and asked me to give him fitness advice for free. Yeah. And I was like,
no, thank
I'm not gonna help you.
So don't let this, I mean, it's really, really discouraging, especially if you're not like having sales and like you're not, you know, you have this goal in your mind that you're not hitting yet because you're just so new at it. Don't get down on yourself. Like if you're having a bad day and like people are just being mean, like people are mean, like really mean on the internet. So don't like come to one of us and please talk to us because it's an ugly world out there. So don't let like that one person like derail you and be like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like screw this. Because honestly, the way I look at it is I was spending an hour on my phone scrolling through social media at night, and now I'm spending an hour doing that, and I'm getting paid to do it. So, like, why wouldn't I do that? And I'm getting a discount on my Shakeology, and I'm accountable to my own health and fitness goals. Like, isn't that why we're all here? Like, why wouldn't we want to get paid to do that? Like, it's obviously a little bit more than an hour on Instagram, but, like, that's the gist of it. Like, you're going to do it anyways, so you might as well get paid to do it. And we're going to hopefully teach you how to do that and get paid and make sales and still make it fun and not salesy. Does anybody else want to go? Cindy, you want to go?
Okay, I'll go. So I'm going to grad school in the spring and I have to go full time. So I kind of signed up because I thought maybe this could be a way for me to not have to work a part-time job while I go to grad school full time to be a teacher because I want to do early elementary. So right now I'm just really overwhelmed because I'm also a Pilates instructor. So I teach 2 times a week and I'm about to be teaching 3 times a week. So I do that on top of my regular workouts. And then on top of that, I have this like pop community. So it's hard to do both in a way because like those people are already into pop Pilates, so they're like anti-Beachbody. They think it's a scam. Legit, they think it's a scam. They bash on it all the time. So it's kind of hard right now. And I left Instagram for like over the weekend. I left because I got really overwhelmed because I was hosting an Instagram challenge and my phone would stop blowing up and it just wouldn't stop vibrating. And so I had to leave because it gave me like horrible anxiety. And I just feel like I'm not even in a place where I can give people like advice because I lost all my weight, slightly unhealthy. And then I gained it all back. And now I'm the heaviest I've ever been and I can't lose any weight.
Have you, so I know you said like your pop Pilates people aren't very encouraging and they aren't, you know, they're not your tribe right now. Have they, I know this is like a step out of everyone's comfort zone, but like, have you tried to like kill them with kindness and like offer them like Shakeology samples? Because I know a lot of people are like really scared because number one, it is a big investment. Number two, it's just an unknown.
Yeah, it is a big, because I was scared too. Like when Sammy told me about it, because I had like probably like 10 to 15 girls reach out to me before I joined you guys, and they all wanted me to join. I was like, I'm like, no, there's no way. And I would Google it on the internet, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But then Sammy, because I knew her, I was like, okay. And she gave me a sample packet, and I was like, oh, this is so good, but I can't afford it. And now I'm like hooked, and my brother's hooked, but he can't afford it yet. Like me becoming a coach actually got him to start working out. So that's like the only good thing. He's been working out consistently for 3 weeks now, and he has mini fast food.
Wow.
So that's like the one good thing that has come out of it. It kind of inspired him. He does core to four sometimes.
That's awesome though. Like that's a huge thing.
Yeah, so that's really good because he's been trying to like lose weight and stuff. So that's like the one good thing that's come out of it so far. And I know my pop sister, who's like my best friend, she wants to try Shakeology, but she like can't, like doesn't know about putting up like that much money.
What about if I know it's a lot of money up front, but what about if you gave her like a sample and then for me, I know like when I first started, I knew I couldn't afford it because I was on like a college student budget, like living off my parents, and like I just knew it wasn't in my no way. But then I did like the math for it, and it's $4 a day. So I know that's a lot, but like that replaces a meal and your daily vitamins and minerals. So I don't know, like.
Yeah, that's how I look at it now too. Because before I was like, oh, it's too much money, but then I was like, oh, I don't have to buy vitamins anymore. I usually eat it for breakfast, or I'll eat it like when I come home, like as like my snack before I work out. So it like saves me a meal. So it actually like works out really well.
I mean, I'm not like a big pusher, but like it might be like, okay, I am a pusher. I'm a pusher, Katie. But like, for me, like if I was in your situation, like I hate being like a loner and like I have like FOMO to like dream. I would honestly find one of the girls in my Pilates group and be like, dude, you're doing this with me, and I don't care if you're just gonna like have me drag you along, because if you can get one of them on board, then it'll, number one, break the stigmatism that like this is a scheme and like blah blah blah, and number two, they can vouch for you and be like, it's not that bad, guys. And I know that's really hard to do right now, especially if you're not seeing success in yourself. But it might be worth a try. Yeah. I don't know. I've never had like.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Sorry. What?
Sarah, I was going to ask you. So do you have like don't you all have like a list of all of the ingredients and what's in Shakeology? Because I feel like one of the things that, I mean, what you said earlier, you like knowledge, and knowledge is power. So if what all these girls are saying and they're like, it's crap, it doesn't work, it's a scam, whatever, and you're like, okay, well, I've done my research, here's the facts. It's not really disputable at that point. You know what I mean? So it's not like I love the idea of like giving them a sample, killing them kind of stuff. I think that works too. But I think even just knowing the details, like, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? And then you're kind of like outsmarting them. You're like, well, okay, now that conversation's done, you know? I mean, it'd help, I think, to have something like that.
Yeah, some knowledge behind it would be really smart. But I also think, like, for me right now, with, like, the whole situation of what you just told me is, like, I don't know, I feel like it's really, like, high schoolish. Like, they're just, like, kind of putting you out.
Like,
clicky. Yeah, that's what I meant. And so, like, maybe it's, like, the knowledge thing is, like, power. But, like, right now I don't think that they're in, like, the stage of you, like, even listening to you if you had that. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's not even like grounds you want to touch. Maybe you just like need to do your own thing and focus on you and do you. And
yeah, it's a hard thing to break through because like I'm finally like breaking out of the realm of like Cassie is like life.
Yeah.
Like Cassie Ho is like the queen of pop Pilates. She created it. So like all the girls in this community, they like do anything she says they do. It's like, I call it a cult now because now I realize it's kind of like a cult.
Oh my God.
Because I was like wrapped up. But anything she posted, anything she like started selling, anything she made, I bought.
Wow.
My closet is complex just because she made it. my computer is full
In the
of
long run, they're probably spending. In the long run, they're probably spending more money on that kind of stuff than what they would if they just tried Beachbody.
yeah. I've spent, I can't even tell you, like I had to quit like all my LuLaRoe. If I took all the money I spent on LuLaRoe and like set it aside to pay for Shakeology, I would have Shakeology probably for 6 months.
That's the next thing. A lot of people say they can't afford the like lifestyle, they can't afford Shakeology or whatever, but it really is just like a breakdown of what you're spending your money on. Like if you eat out once a week,
Mhm.
like every week, you can afford Shakeology. Like if you spend
$7.
eat out, then so I don't want to like waste any more time, but I'm glad you said that, Cindy, because like we've all been there. Like Carissa, I remember Carissa's conversation with me so vividly. Like she was like, I'm not posting a welcome. I'm not posting my transformation. Like you're crazy. And I was like, please just do it. Like I promise you, like once you get over that one hurdle, you'll be fine. Look at her now. Like she's fine. But like that one first post is like so intimidating. Like I can't even.
Well, I didn't even post like my real transformation. Remember, I posted like something that was like, cause my original transformation was like a bra and a pair of shorts, and I posted something with like leggings and a t-shirt.
Yeah,
And I was like, I'm not posting my whole body. I'm thinking,
yeah.
it wasn't even like my real transformation, and people
like,
were still like,
Her person still comments on it. Like I see it all the time, but like we've now like realized that he's just a dick, and like we just have to get over the fact that he's a dick. So.
yeah,
Um.
I'm over it now.
Yeah, she's more confidence. That's what this is all about, right? Being confident. Exactly.
Yep, confident. I'm listening.
No, you're fine. Does anybody want
I'm
to?
cooking dinner. I'm sorry.
No. Does anybody want to nominate themselves? I don't know who the numbers are.
I mean, I'll go. I guess I kind of just started like Sam last round, so this is kind of like new to me, and I just wanted to check it out and just stay accountable as well, and just see like what can be done. I never really thought about doing something like this for a business, so I just want to see where I can take this. Someone's little guy is
I
It's a
think
baby crying.
yeah. Yeah, so I just wanted to see where this can go for me, but I definitely know I need to put myself first at this moment, as much as I'd love to help everyone else or other people as well. But yeah, so.
that's what I said when I first started. I was like, this is going to hold me accountable. Like, if people know that I'm posting publicly about it, like, they're going to be watching and they'll be like, where did she go? Because
Yeah, see, like, I guess I'm still hesitant about posting publicly just because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not comfortable. I'm not at that stage yet where I feel like I want to be posting publicly just yet. So we'll see.
I don't think it's like that. I don't know. I feel like people aren't ever ready for it. Like, I think that you just have to, like, do the plunge and then, like, be like,
Yeah.
Like, I remember one of my coaches, she's like, I'm going to post my transformation, but I'm just going to turn off my phone afterwards. And I was like, okay. I was like, you still did it though. I was like,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it really matters, like, who's in your corner. Like, I know a lot of people have, like, people that are just not very nice about, like, them being part of an MLM and, like, they think it's a scam. And I completely get where you're at. So,
Yeah, that's like
Also-
how I feel like my people who are probably following me right now is very much still like friends and family. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they would be well received.
It sucks because those ones are the ones that are the hardest on you too.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I have a few
I still
friends in mind who I feel like would benefit from this, because I have been talking about it with people like in my friend group and stuff like that, and they're just like, right on, nice, like, that's good that you're feeling better. And I'm like, yep. And I'm like,
no, this is the point.
yeah. Yeah, I also don't like to push people over, so
Yeah. Well,
it's hard.
we'll hopefully teach you how to, we're not, like, salesy. Like, we don't.
No, that's what, like, I've noticed too, which is nice.
People in Beachbody, they typically just, like, share their own story, and people want the happiness that they're having. So that like sells it within itself. So people really are attracted to you and your journey.
That's what told me.
Yeah, that's what told me too. So,
Told me. It was there in all her little posts.
sorry.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
it's we don't like push sales. I mean, some of it is like we want you to hit a goal, but like we're not going to be like just go sign up that person to get the sale. Like we want what's best
For
for
sure.
the customer, and like we like. I know for me, like a lot of the times I had clients that I didn't really want to work with, that I didn't really connect with, but they connected with me on like a much deeper level than like, you know, just personalities. And like I had something that they needed, and like I had to put my own feelings aside for that to like help them. And it was more so for them than it was for me. And so you just have to like put your clients before you at some point, not fully before you, but like definitely think of other people rather than just yourself, which is like this whole community like makes you think about other things besides that. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, like I get it, but I think it's just gonna be like taking time for me to
And
get
that's
into it.
That's fine.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't expect you all to like jump and be like, okay, I'm ready to go, let's go. Like we're gonna teach you like, what we know, and hopefully you can take it and like your own lives and like what you're comfortable with, and hopefully a little of what you're not comfortable with, and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, then it doesn't work, you know. So oh, there's Caroline.
Oh, I did not mean to join so fast.
Sure you did. Or
Hi.
your new coach call.
No, I could not find the link. Is this the right link?
No, but you can keep on if you want.
I can leave now.
That's good.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
I don't know who the numbers are, but y'all two are left, so one of y'all can talk. One of them, Sean. I don't know who the other one is.
All
I
right.
can go.
Shauna, you go.
Sorry if you hear my baby. I just got home and he's kind of cranky, so I'm trying to put him to bed. So right now I have him calm. But anyways, I missed what the question was, but I assume it's about why you decided to be a coach.
Yeah, and what you want to
Is
achieve,
that, what did you say?
and what you like what you want out of this business. Like, what do you want to
Okay. So the reason why I decided to be a coach is, fitness and nutrition has become a big part of my life because it helps me to gain confidence and to just be happier. And then when I had my son, it was difficult to do that. And I've been seeing Carissa post all kinds of stuff over the past year or so about Beachbody. And so I think I contacted her right after I had my son and was like, hey, I want to do this, but I need to have money to do it. And also I need to make sure that I'm healthy enough to do it. So I also knew before I even started it that it was right up my alley because I really like fitness and stuff like that. So even before I ended up signing up for that last challenge to do 21 Day Fix for the first time, I kind of already knew that I wanted to then sign up for a coach. And so I saved that money to be able to do it. And then once I got into it, I think I texted Carissa a couple of days into it, and I was like, I love this. And so I wanted to be able to use it to help other people. But I also felt that with my personality and with what I do for a living and my passions, that coaching would be a good fit. As for a professional job, I am a licensed counselor. I've been doing that for several years, and with the skills that you need for coaching, I felt that those skills that I already use would be useful in coaching and helping people in getting into a healthy lifestyle. And I also thought that, you know, my love for running and fitness and nutrition would be a good combination. So I just kind of felt like it was a good fit, and I really wanted to get into it and learn more about it. So that is a reason why I decided to be a coach. And then what I would like to get out of it is I'm a mom, and I would really like to be able to reduce my hours at work, and so I can be home more with my son and my future children. But also I want to share my passion with other people of nutrition and fitness and help them to understand why I love living a healthy lifestyle and help them on that journey. And I feel that coaching with Beachbody is a way I can do all of that. So that's why I did that.
That sounds like a pretty good reason. I have a couple questions for you. So you said that you wanted to be able to cut back your hours so you could stay home or stay, spend more time with your son. What amount of money would you need to be able to do that?
Probably 1,000. I mean, like I already work part-time. But my eventual goal is to be able to get down to 1 day per week. So to be able to do that would probably be 1,000. But I would be able to cut that down probably once I got to like 500, and slowly cut down after that, if that makes sense.
So you're talking about $1,000 a week or $1,000 a month?
$1,000 a month.
Okay. So that's not, we need to get you to Diamond, basically, is what you're saying. I'm trying to get you to Diamond, which is where I'm at. So that just gives us a benchmark for us to be able to give you information so you can grow and hit that mark. I don't know who the other person is.
Carrie, is that you?
Yes. I was trying
figured.
to hide out because I'm so shy.
You can't do that around
But
me.
really, I know, I tried to escape, but you found me. But no, I'll be dead honest. I'll share my journey with you. I have definitely, like, since, high school, been into fitness and health, but nothing has changed my life but Beachbody. Seriously, I am like 33 and in the best shape of my life because of Beachbody. And I'm just so excited about it that you get to work out from home and they have easy meal plans that I honestly want to share that with everybody because I want to encourage them to be fit and healthy and confident the way that I feel now about myself because I haven't always been this way. And so I think for me, the goal is, just to really encourage and inspire people to like want to get on this journey with us because, you ladies are my tribe now. And I love that. I love connecting with people. I love real people. And you are definitely it. And for me, a long-term goal would definitely be just to make some extra money because I'm a wanderlust. I want to travel. I want to do fun stuff. I love life. So I think for me, Beachbody has definitely given me that doorway to getting to that sort of goal that I'm really wanting, which is like encouraging people, getting them fit, getting them healthy, getting them excited about Beachbody, and definitely being able to travel, 1 day for me would be awesome. So that's really where I am, but I absolutely love Beachbody. That's why I just love being a coach now. Carissa got me into it, and I want to share that with everybody. I'm so excited about it. So that's really my passion now, fitness, health, and Beachbody. So I definitely want to share.
Your energy is so fun. I love it.
I just love her. I just love you, Carrie.
She makes me want to go do things. I'm like, all right, bye guys. I gotta go do some work. I gotta go change some BRB.
I'm like, get it done, work out, I'm off.
No, you motivated me. I love it so much.
Oh, I love Beachbody, and I love you guys. I love that I have a support system because honestly, I like you when I started out coaching had it rough. My own family members started unfollowing me because they didn't understand what I was doing. They didn't understand my passion about it. They didn't understand what Beachbody was about, and so they were like, "Why are you posting all your workouts?" So it was really disheartening at first, but I realized I have to surround myself with the right people who are on the same journey with me, who are on the same path as me, who love what I'm doing. And that's what it's really about, surrounding yourself with the right people. And I've definitely found that with you guys. So thank you.
I
I'm
really
so glad
appreciate
said
you.
that, 'cause it really is. It's like for the longest time I was like desperate for like girlfriends, but like ones that would like positively influence my life. Like I would always surround myself with like the most negative people and try to be like the hero in the story, and then they would just bring me down.
Yeah.
Found the Beachbody community, and I was like, I've never felt better about myself, and like the people around me feel good about themselves too. Like it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely agree because I've never been one to have friends.
Yeah.
So this is like a thing for me.
and that's what
Yes,
You
I
guys
love
are-
it.
You guys are the only friends, you know that, right?
Okay, so
Aw, I love that.
I have homework for y'all. So I know y'all don't want to post, but I actually have homework for you. So you can hate me later. I want you all to make a post about why you became a Beachbody coach and post about it on your social media. So I want you to.
Didn't one of you already do that? Wasn't there one of you that did? Was it Shauna?
And Shauna did her transformation, which is bomb.com, by the way. Oh,
Seriously. She's
it's
muted.
bomb.com. I just unmuted her. Like I literally almost shit a brick this morning when I looked at your transformation. I was like, dang, I need to get back in the gym. No, seriously. But I want you, it doesn't have to be like anything crazy. It could be literally just a picture of you and like, I did it or something like that, like on the picture. But like just announce to people that you actually did make the leap and why you did it. Like what sold you on Beachbody? How did it change your life? And you want to do that so people are aware that if they are interested in doing 21 Day Fix from their own research, that they will come to you rather than buying directly from Beachbody's website. So then they just know that you did it or you have done it and it's worked, and they might ask you questions about it, and them asking questions is better than them not asking questions. And I know you guys don't like to post stuff publicly, so I'm gonna need you to do that. But it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just say like, I became a Beachbody coach because I love the products and they changed my life, or whatever it might be. But make it personal. Make it, people are following you on your own, I always say Instagram, but your Facebook because of you, not because of things that you buy or sell, or they want to know what you're doing in your life, not what products you're buying. But just make the post. I know it's scary, but I promise it'll help you. You probably get a lot.
It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be this like earth-shattering, picture where you're bearing your soul to everyone. It's just like dipping your toes in the water and seeing how it feels.
It could literally just be like a selfie of you and like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be like a transformation. It can just be like, I did it. And then they'll be like, what did you do? And then the caption will be like, I became a Beachbody coach. And this is why, because I love Beachbody and I love the community. I don't know. It's whatever you love about this. Why did you do this? So that's your number one homework. Number two homework is go get a personal development book. There's tons of them out there. I used to think they were the stupidest thing ever, but like it shifts your mindset so much. And this can be really discouraging, especially with like the negative people in the world, the haters in your life. So do that. I listen to mine in the car because I'm so not a reader. I'm like, put me to sleep. So I listen to it like on my way to wherever I'm going. And it's like 10 minutes and you read like a whole chapter. So that personal development. And then I want you guys to do, if you haven't done it already, do your what, passion, and skills. And then you break down your goals. So if you haven't done the define your perfect life piece, you're going to have to do that before you can do the breakdown of your goals. Because the breakdown of your goals is basically reverse engineer your goal, how you're going to get there. So, yeah.
Are the that find their niche?
The niche is the passion and skills.
Okay.
It's the same page.
My bad. I don't have my book. I've been cooking.
Yeah, whatever. Slacker.
Look, my meal, Scott's meal. My meal.
And then you guys can also do this page of 100, which we're kind of skipping around, but this is called like your list of 100, and these are 100 people that you think would benefit from either the coaching opportunity or a challenge pack. So like anybody that you can think of, put their name on that list, because you're going to start reaching out to people and having conversations with people that you think would like this. So you don't have to fill this all out. Like I filled out like 20 names and I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So then I didn't do it anymore for like another month. So take it at your own pace. I know it's a lot of information, but if you are like, what do I do? Go look through this manual and fill out a page, and then you'll be like, okay, I know what I'm doing right now. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Please don't, because that's what we're here for, and we don't want you to become overwhelmed. So
I have a question real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to know, like, if you know how you said post your coach kind of photo, can we reuse what our coaches posted about us?
Yeah.
Or would you rather we do our own? Like,
you can do that. That's fine.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
fine.
like right or wrong way to do it. We just want you guys to do it.
I posted that already. Did you want me to post something else?
You can go. That's fine. As long as people know. We just want people to know that you're actually doing it, because if nobody knows, then you're not going to be able to help anybody unless you're talking to them. So.
yeah.
Carrie, you
Yes, ma'am.
had said that you wanted to call me earlier about a question. Since
Yeah.
we're here and maybe someone else could have this question too. What was it?
Well, you know, since I kind of made note on my Instagram page about our challenge groups and how I log them every day, I had some people interested, and I wanted to know, can you add them like through the challenge group, or do you have to wait till the next challenge group to add them?
I would wait till the next challenge group to add them, because we do that like pre-thing, the first like, what is it, a week, where we set them up in the beginning, because if people don't, just to make it the transition into the lifestyle easier. I personally would wait. I mean, they can play around with it, but
Yeah, I would also say like
that's what
it makes you seem more valuable if you're like, well, my group's full this month, so you're gonna have to wait till the next one. So at least they know that you're like serious about your deadlines.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to know that. Will you definitely keep me updated on the challenge group?
Yeah,
definitely.
There'll be a calendar. Oh, you mean on Facebook. I'll email. Kara's not on Facebook either, so when I send out her email, like with all the information from all this stuff, I'll make sure to add you to it, so then Carissa doesn't have to waste her time to email you as well. So it'll just be like a bulk.
Thank you, because I miss out on so much from not having Facebook. So
I know, you're
I
the first
appreciate
two
that.
that we've had that are like not on Facebook, so we're like, crap.
Yeah.
I can resend them.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, because I'm like, I don't know about it. It's on Facebook.
You're totally.
I appreciate that.
All right, well, let's hop over. I gotta do the team call, so I gotta hop off this one and go on the other one. Dope.
Okay.